Welcome back to the channel Life Path 5. Thank you for being here today. We're going to do your reading in 3 parts today. So they will be the collective reading. Please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Then we will bring some oracles. Again, these will be for the collective. And then we will do a pick a card section where you will get the chance to pick a card out of a choice of 3 or 4, and the cards will have a yes, they could have a no, some of them have a maybe on them. So if you have a question, please stick around for that. Okay, so your first card, Life Path 5, is the Magician. Okay, so the Magician card is about bringing in creating what it is you desire. So as a Life Path 5, you are very adaptable, and this energy connects with Life Path 5 very, very well. So at the moment, I feel the Magician is coming out to remind you about everything, that you have what you need inside, and to tap into that inner capability and that inner creative power. Okay, Life Path 5. You also have the 10 of Cups. So when you're looking at the 10 of Cups, Life Path 5, you're looking more into the emotional side of life now. And the 10 of Cups is all about fulfillment. And I feel this card is coming out, Life Path 5, to remind you, with the Magician card here, about creating, reminding you that you have everything that you need within you to create longevity. As a Life Path 5, you are a freedom-loving seeker, and I always class you as having a bohemian heart, but you do have the ability as well to make long running connections, and I feel this is coming through as that desire at the moment, to look at your connections, because you have the Knight of Cups as well. So the Knight of Cups is known as the romance card. So I do feel for some of you it is about it's not necessarily romantic relationships, but definitely I feel with the Magician energy coming through, it is a time at the moment, Life Path 5, where your focus is really about trying to create or nurture loving connections. Look, I feel that's where your energy is at. For some of you, it can be bringing in them loving connections for self as well. Night as well also reminds you, Life Path 5, to nurture your spiritual energy as well. So as a Life Path 5, if you're busy on going off on your adventures, or always keep staying busy and doing things and seeking to do, sometimes you can forget, to take a moment and connect in with yourself. So I feel as well with the night coming out, it's also a reminder just to take a moment. I see with this night the 2 cups as well, and I do feel balance is being called for, or at the minute I feel like emotional balance is coming through for you quite heavily at the moment, and I do feel it is because of the connections that you're making at the moment with the Magician energy and the 10 of Cups energy coming through for you, Life Path 5. The 2 of Wands has come out for you as well, Life Path 5. So I feel this is coming out because there's that allure again. It's the comfort of the emotional instability, the longevity, but then the allure of the new coming in, the adventures, and bringing in the new adventures. And so I feel, with the 201 coming through as well, it is. I keep getting a lot of like balancing, like at the minute, learning to balance the 2 things, realizing it doesn't have to be one or the other. It's not like, oh, I have to, in order to be free, I can't form long-term connections. I can do both. I can keep my freedom whilst connecting, making these long-term connections, or giving time to my long-term connections, because that's what I'm getting a lot of, is that this learning to balance them aspects of self, the self that wants to the adventures, but the aspect of self that wants them loving and deep connections. So I feel your reading is very strongly pointing towards that. I also feel as well, Life Path 5, that you're being called into balance with the strategic and spontaneity aspects of self. So yeah, maybe doing some more of the logical side of things and more planning, list writing, that kind of thing as well. Because I feel with the two of wands is definitely, it's a time for you to start creating. You've got the two of wands, you've got the magician. These energies are both about bringing in the new and bringing in something that is within yourself, so something that aligns strongly with who you are, and bringing in that something you're going to feel very passionate about it as well. So again, I do feel, aside from the emotional connections that I feel at the minute are really going to be coming up to the forefront, I feel as well you are being asked to look at balancing this, as I said, the spontaneity and the strategic aspects of self, or the logic and the creative is another way of putting that, balancing the left and the right brain. Yeah, so realizing that both are needed in order to create, both are needed to bring in balance. Okay, so I'm going to pull, I felt very drawn to getting you a Keepers of Light card today. I wasn't going to use this deck, but as I was preparing to do your reading, it came to me to use it. So I feel there's a message in here for you, Life Path 5. And we'll see what that message is today. Okay. Isis. You got 3 cards coming out. Magic. Magic manifesting. Your dreams, visions, and goals are becoming reality. Stay focused. Yeah, so this is very in keeping with the magician energy as well. Okay. I don't know if you want to look at that and see if you can, if you feel anything, the light bounces off there. Let me see if I can do that, if I put it like that for you. And you can see it clearly. Okay. And then you also have Krishna. Ooh. Let's take a quick look at that. Let's have a look. It says devotion. Trust your spiritual guidance. Your commitment has been recognized. You are loved unconditionally. It's interesting that you got them 2 cards come through, because one of them is talking about manifestation and the other one is talking about love, emotional connection. So which is what came through quite strong in your reading. And the final card that come through, you've got Kalima, facing fears. Okay. Let's just pop that there so you can take a look, see if you feel anything looking at that card. Life Path 5, Kalima. You can always pause the video if you need to look at it for longer. So major spiritual changes are unfolding. This is your chance to soar. And I got that through as well with the cards, as looking after your spiritual nature, and to take some time to slow down a little bit and maybe sit with yourself, and just a reminder, because life can get so busy, can't it? And especially when you're working on your emotional connections with others, or you're starting a new relationship. For some of you it could be a new relationship, a new emotional connection that's coming through, and it really takes up a lot of time, doesn't it? So it's a matter of remembering to sit with self and connecting with your spiritual self. Okay, so I'm going to get you an Angel's Whisper card now. These are just little like guidance cards. They have numbers on them, so we bring the numerology in, like a 5, but they just have a nice little guidance message for you. Message of guidance. Can we have a message of guidance for Life Path 5, please? If we're getting one. Right, oh, there it is. Okay, growth. So 1010, and we can take that down to 2 as well. So again, balance, bringing balance in. I am getting balance through growth. Angel whispers, spiritual awareness is opening you to all that you are ready to see. Your destiny is being fulfilled. Keep your intentions pure with your eyes looking ahead, and you will continue to increase the growth that is here. So the affirmation that comes with this card, should you choose to want to say it, is the more I invest awareness in my growth, the closer I continuously become to the outcomes I am seeking. So it's that energy, that magician energy reminds you of that as well. Again, invest in awareness, staying aware of what your plans and goals are, what you want, and bringing into balance your relationships and also your own need to have adventure and things like that, and realizing that both can come together. Life Path 5. Right, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to pull 3 cards. If you would like to think of your question, I'll pop the 3 cards up on the screen for you so you can see which one you feel drawn to. Life Path 5. I felt drawn to 4 cards for you. If you need more time, you can pause the video. Life Path 5. I'm going to turn over card 1 now. So card 1, you have a yes with the 8 of Pentacles. And the key word on here is patience. Okay. If you chose card 2, there is a no with the Knight of Swords. The key words on here is mental activity. I don't know if that connects through with what your question were. I read them out. Sometimes they're relevant, sometimes they're not. And for card 3, you have a yes with the Ace of Pentacles. New starts, new beginnings, and potential for abundance. Lovely. Okay. And for card 4, we have a maybe with the 2 of Swords, decisions. So that's again another 2 coming through here for you. Life Path 5. Thank you very much for watching. If you'd like to see any more of my content, please don't forget to subscribe, like if you enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next video. Please take care of yourself. Bye bye.